we go. What are you saying, YouTube? If you haven't seen already, in one of my previous videos, I snapped the thread on my hubs. Well, one of my hubs, sorry. The one that I had the spare wheel on. So basically, I over tightened it on the spare wheel and it snapped. It's completely my fault. I was being an idiot. I over tightened them. Shouldn't have tightened it out that much. But yeah, I've ordered a replacement part and I'm going to be putting it on now. I'm going to throw the video of me actually snapping it now if you didn't see it, so you can see what happened and why I'm fixing it. Snap the thread and you have to buy a whole new hub. Hello, rat. Got a fin that I'm going to need. I'll show you the damage that I've done. Yeah, I'm on plastic now. Alright, so it's this one here that I've snapped. If you can tell the difference, but that one's snapped off and the rest aren't. Here's the replacement part. So to do what we need to do, we have to remove the anti-roll bar. We're going to have to remove, not the drop link can stay. You have to remove the whole caliper and the disc. Then underneath here, I don't know if you can see too well, there's a ball joint at the bottom here, and then you've got the pinch pin there, and the whole thing should come off. It shouldn't be too hard of a job. I had these off pretty quickly before. Firstly, we're going to remove the carrier and bunge it out of the way. Yeah, you want to bunge it out of the way so you don't cause any stress on the brake lines. Ooh. Off comes the disc. It's just two 17mm bolts for that. Whilst we have access here, I'm going to unscrew this one here. That's the ABS line. It's all about the adapters. That into that, that into that. Oh, kill on. That's a little bit too. That's rounded off, so I'm going to take this trim off and I'm going to have to unplug the actual ABS sensor. Just because that isn't coming off, I'm going to unplug this sensor, just throw the new sensor in with it. Success. That was a lot more effort than I thought it was going to be. Next, onto this ball joint here. Except for that one, you need a 15mm spanner and you need to lock it off with a Allen key in there at the same time, so it holds it to stop it from spinning. Now, for this bolt here, this little pinch bolt, then it should all be good to come off. one thing I forgot, because it was already jacked up, is the axle stand. Now usually with an impact it should just come off. Got there in the end. There's me trying to smash it without realising. Can you see him? Just there. Forgot one of the bolts. For fuck's sake. That bolt was holding it in. Fuck's sake. There we go. Time to get it back on. Just put the drive shaft back through and held it on with the axle nut. I'm gonna grease this up. Hopefully it makes it a little bit easier to get in. Said it before, and I'll say it again. Always keep refreshed. Refreshed. Yeah, man. We're back in place. Gonna start throwing all the bolts back on. Firstly, where is it? This bolt here. Then where's the bolt for this? Ah, there it is. Yep. So we're gonna put the anti-roll bar back in. Now we've basically got all the three main bolts back on. I'm just going to tighten them all up and then throw this back on, throw the caliper back on, and we'll be done. So yeah, if you didn't see how I did it last time, exactly like that. You hold this one, which stops the ball joint from turning, and you twist this spanner to tighten. Then, I don't know if you can be able to see too well, but there's this bolt here, which I'm just going to, let me bring you out. I don't know if you can see the bolt too well, it's just there. Our brake line's right on the way, but yeah, I'm just going to tighten that up with a gun. Just going to check its tightness with a spanner. And for this one, so you're going to need a 17 that end. And if you can see just there, you need to hold it with a spanner that end so it doesn't spin. careful not to over tighten like I did in the first place. Check that for whatever reason it's not going to fall off. I'm now going to plug the ABS line back in. So it goes just up there. Well, it's supposed to attach to that, but the clip snapped, so I've just plugged it in there for now. Just going to wrap some tape around that because the clip snapped. Now I'm going to just put the trim back in. So for this, it was literally just, I didn't take it fully off, but there's a little torque screw there, little torques there holding it in. Pad actually fell out and hit my leg, which is... So once that's on there, there's 2 bolts at the back that hold it in place. So the caliper mounting brackets. Job done. Right, I'm just going to go over every single bolt, make sure everything's tight. Yeah, and just make sure everything's as tight as it should be. Job done. Now you're probably thinking, that looks like it hasn't got a wheel on it. And, well, yeah, you're correct. Basically, when I snapped, is it that one? No, let me try and find it. Which one is it? That one there. So, these ones are for the aftermarket wheel, and they've got the, what's it called? Not, oh, what's the word? I don't think it's not curved. They're like, oh, I can't think of the word right now. But basically, they're circular on the edge, and I think you can see here. I don't know if you can see too well. It won't focus too well, but you can see where it kind of sat on the spare wheel, and like it didn't sit too flush, and it's kind of ripped around the sides. So I think these might have been the issue. They weren't sitting too flush, and then like you can see there on that one, it's got like a. Can you see there? Yeah, it's got like a big kind of rip. But yeah, I was thinking that these might have been a bit of the issue because they don't sit on there too well. So yeah, I'm basically waiting on 4 wheel nuts to arrive tomorrow so that I can put the spare wheel on and hopefully put it on there safely. Yeah, I don't want to put 3 lugs on there and then drive off whilst I've just put the new hub on there and just potentially cause more damage. So yeah, gonna have to wait till tomorrow to actually finish the job. But now it's time to tidy up. Look how grim the car is. But yeah, all packed up. Just gotta wait for tomorrow for the lug nuts to arrive. Sorry if the video was a bit quick and a bit kind of abrupt, I guess. To be real with you, I wanted to get the new hub on a lot more than I wanted to make a video, because it's been, well, about a month that I've been driving on a spare wheel because I broke the other wheel on that. It's been since last Thursday since I've been, well, not been able to drive the car at all, so I kind of just wanted to get it done. Hopefully, it's not really a tutorial, but it's just me showing you what I'm doing with my car. Hopefully it could be of use to someone, say if they're wanting to get their hub off, there's kind of a guide. It's not too difficult. But yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow when I'm putting the new nuts on. The lug nuts have arrived. Let's get that wheel on. Do you like the new trim? I've actually got a torque wrench this time, so I don't over tighten it like I did last time. Need a cheeky extension. can see, I don't know if you can see too well, but even here it's started to dig away at the spare wheel. Right, the wheel's on there. Hopefully it stays on there this time. I don't snap something trying to get it back on. Right, like I said, I'm trying to get one video a week out. The next video, the stuff's arriving tomorrow, and it's going to be quite a fun one. I haven't seen any other Fiesta with one on. So yeah, look forward to that.